Hi, it's me, Dexter! I bet you think nuclear power is scary, right? It's this big, spooky ooky word that's been subjected to decades of fear mongering, lobbying, and a whole bunch of other nasty stuff. Would you believe me if I told you it's not actually that bad? I bet you wouldn't. Let me try and convince you otherwise. First, let's start with the most common thing people will think of when they think of nuclear power: the accidents! Let me just say, basically every single nuclear accident I've read about was preventable, from like Kishtim to Windscale to 3 Mile Island to Chernobyl. All the accidents, they all were preventable, and usually in fairly simple ways. I'm going to list a few of them, explain kind of what happened and how they could have been prevented. First, Kishtim. This one is actually pretty simple. The main reason it occurred is because communism. That's actually pretty much it. The storage tank the nuclear material was in wasn't fixed properly, leading to overpressure and stuff, and then it exploded, and material went everywhere. You know, you can read up on the whole thing on your own time. It's crazy though. Definitely click onto that one link that talks about the lake on the Wikipedia page, because it's just like, what? You'll see what I mean. All right, so the one in Britain, Windscale, was caused by a bad design. Basically, like the fuel got stuck inside the thing, and then it caught on fire, and then it was burning nuclear fuel, which is very, very hot and expands a lot. So they couldn't do that much about it. Anyways, it was caused mostly by a bad design, and like that's not even me having hindsight as to what happened. That's not literally at the time they were making the power plant, the people making it knew that it was a bad design. Everybody else in the world knew it was a bad design. It was just a bad design, period. But they still made it because money. So they still built it. There are literally stories of workers in the facility walking into the output empty side of the reactor hall and then sweeping the spent fuel rods into the cooling water channel because the design was stupid. Like, look it up. Do more research on your own time, because it's stupid how stupid it is. All right, here's the big baddie that everybody talks about: Chernobyl. Um, in case you don't know, even like a basic overview of what happened, reactor number 4, it exploded, and that released a whole bunch of radioactive material all over Europe, which isn't good. This one was caused by communism again. There are a few more nuances to it, like poor design, poor materials, poor workers training, poor, just bad stuff in general. But like, in general, you can summarize it by just communism. So yeah, uh, just like the list goes on in general, but every single major nuclear accident, in my opinion, can be explained away by very simple reasons like these. Human error. Yes. The next topic is going to be nuclear efficiency. There's actually not that much to say here. Nuclear power is just like arguably better in every single way than every other kind of. It's just better. You get more power for less fuel. You get more power for less land, and you get arguably more power with less waste. It's better. If you want stuff actually covering it, there will be a whole bunch of information on the screen now. This next section is about I don't actually have anything to go in this section because I used up like all my information in the other sections. So here's like whatever this is. Oh yeah, I should probably also say nuclear power isn't the be all end all solution to every single problem we have. You know, with the environment and power sources and all that. But like we would be a lot better off with a grid primarily run by nuclear power and then supplemented with other forms of energy like renewables and stuff than if we were to continue using coal and burning coal and like oil and all the fossil fuels. Nuclear power, you're basically using the power of the sun to make toast. Man, I should have started reading on that, shouldn't I? That would be so much cooler and so wonderful. Hi, thanks for watching this infomercial slash joke slash bad video. If you want more of my content, you can email me at mildlymiffedman, all lowercase, no spaces, miffed at hotmail.com and get ignored. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel and get a video maybe every few months. You'll see I've been releasing a surprising amount of content in the last century. That's for you guys, not for me. Um, and you could also message me on Discord at Furious Space Fellow pound 1533. That's capital F Urius space capital F Lo pound 1533, and you can get ignored there also.